Hey internet, my name's Kira, and I can't say it out loud because it makes me ill, but I was scammed for a large amount of money, and I feel so dumb. There are a lot of emotions. This was about 24 hours ago, and I'm still settling in, and I'm still trying to figure out what happened to me. But I just want to put this out here because I do not want this to happen to anybody else, because it is not recoverable. This wasn't a digital scam. This wasn't something that I can just tell my bank, hey, I didn't do this, and I get it back. This was so, I was dumb. You need to, think, I had a moment of dumbness, and they got me for my life savings. Sorry. I don't want to post myself crying on the internet, but I can't talk about this without crying, so I apologize for my emotions. I genuinely want to get this out there. If it saves one person, that's helpful. But if you know me, you think I'm really dumb now if you watch this, and that's okay. I just want people to know about the situation, because one less person would be nice. So let me get to it. So yesterday I get a call from my bank, and it was my bank's number. I googled the number. I am going in my head, yes, that back and forth, is my bank, is it a scam? I finally tell myself, this is real. I googled the number. This guy seems legit. He's not asking me for any of my information. He's telling me that there's been fraudulent activity on my card and asking me if I am aware of a charge in Texas. I say, no, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Colorado. So that's happened to me before. And normally the next step is they freeze my card, and then I get sent a new one. But that was not what happened to me this time. He said, okay, I need to transfer you to our fraud department. They are going to bring you through the next steps. And okay, cool. So I get transferred. It's a new number. I'm thinking it's real at this time, so I don't Google this new next number. I'm just listening, and she's telling me that actually I'm a victim of identity theft, and that there's somebody in the bank using my ID or all the information on my ID to make a withdrawal of all of my money. And so I'm at this point starting to really panic. I am panicked beyond. I am a very anxious person, which I think that this definitely helped them get this scam, because once they got me into a state of panic, I don't know why, but I was all trusting of them, and I'm so ashamed and angry at myself. So if you can't think I'm more dumb than I already think I am, so I guess that's why I'm posting it. So she tells me that it's identity theft, and that this person is obviously not me on the cameras, but they just want me to come to a branch to just figure this all out and do something. So I start driving to a branch, because when they had called me, I was walking out of the grocery store. So I was already in my car, and I said, and I'm thinking my money's being stolen. So I'm yeah, I'm on my way right now. I go to the branch, and on my way to the branch, she starts to saying to me that the branch that I am currently going to is under investigation, because she asked me, she goes, is this the branch you're going to? And she named the address. She had that information. So they know where I'm banking. They know where I'm going to go. And so basically she tells me that this branch is under investigation, and that I need you to go in there and try and withdraw X amount of cash, but the teller should not let you do it. So we need to just make sure that the teller's not in on it, and in order to do that, we just need to make sure she's not willing to give you any cash. And part of this is making sense to me. I'm okay, I guess, and obviously every time I speak this, or this has been on my mind for 24 hours, I can't live it down. And obviously, when this person's telling me all this, I'm in a state of panic thinking, like, my shit is being, like, stolen and I need to do this in order to keep my stuff safe. And yes, it's dumb, but that was my mindset in that moment. So I'm doing the thing. She tells me, go in there, keep me on the phone, put me in your pocket or purse or whatever. This lady is very kind, American accent. Not that that wouldn't make her not kind, but that was just, I think, like, when you think scam, you're thinking you're gonna get somebody foreign or possibly like some sort of accent, or you can tell in some way, or it sounds like a call center. Like, no, none of those red flags were happening. And she tells me, okay, go in the bank and withdraw, and you are now part of this investigation, so just try and grab as much detail as you can. She goes, I understand this is an emotional situation. You are a victim of identity theft. Please take this seriously. You're a victim. And they got me. And long story short, I don't know. They had me convinced that the cash I pulled out was fraudulent cash, and that I needed a carrier to pick it up. Somebody needed to drive to my house and a courier was to pick it up, because that's fraudulent cash. And if I were to touch it, I am now part of the FBI. And obviously, every time I say this, I want to shake my head empty and like bang my head against the table, because like, how stupid could I be? And I even like said to myself and told this woman on the phone, I'm not giving money over to a courier until I have replaced money. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm like arguing with her, and they are so persistent. And she was like, well, if this, like, and I'm thinking like, well, if this was a scam, like, they'd probably just give up at this point, because I've called them scammers multiple times at this point. I'm telling them, like, you're scamming me. Why would I do this? They got me so good. Like, I am so stupid. Anyway, long story short, I take all of my cash that I withdrawed, and I gave it to a U.S. bank courier that was parked outside of my residence. I did that. I voluntarily gave over my money. They got me that good. I am 23 years of age. I am aware of these scams, and I'm so stupid. That's like the grief I'm going through. Like, I can't even say the number. Like, I can't put myself through that embarrassment, but just know I've been saving it for a long time, and it was my nest egg, and it was possibly going to get me some sort of property so I don't have to rent anymore. Like, I've worked for that for almost 10 years now. I've worked since I was 15 years old, and it's just taken away from me, but it wasn't. I gave it to them, and that's the part that rips me to shreds. So I'm just posting this so people can see it and not do it. Luckily, I'm okay. It wasn't all my money. I'll be able to pay my rent. I'll be able to eat. But it's just so disheartening that all I've worked for is not ripped away from me. I handed it over. And so, person, if you're watching this, good job, I guess. You deserved it. I was stupid enough, and you worked me good enough to earn that money. So I'm the dumb one. I'm the idiot. But if your bank calls you, hang up and call your bank. Just please. And I don't know if I'm going to post this or leave it up or whatever, but whoever sees this, like, just know I'm violently embarrassed, and I feel dumb enough, so you don't have to call me dumb. And if you see me in person, don't bring it up.